Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time, Nanako is conscious, or conscious, I should say, or conscience, that's something different. So this time, we're going to be doing some bug catching. I've already saved. If I have to reload, I have to reload, no big deal. We're looking for a new type of bug today, so let's see if we can catch it. It's autumn, trees are dying. Let's see, what do we get here today? Grasshopper, jewel beetle, grasshopper, locust. Okay. Is that what we're looking for? Hang on 1 second. For some reason my notes are not up, which is not very useful. Alright, so here's what we want to do actually while we're waiting. We're going to go to the southern district. You can do bug catching whenever you want, really. That's some creepy music. Well, if you don't remember, they're complaining about the fog, and it looks like they've got a little bit of new music here in the district.
Senpai!
Wow, I'm pretty lucky to run into you at this hour. I just finished helping out at the store, so we're going to go ahead and hang out with Rise this evening. So let's go ahead and hang out with her and get rid of the really creepy music. Or not. I accidentally tore the sleeve on my... Wait, what? I accidentally tore the sleeve on my uniform the other day. Just when I was cursed by luck, Kanji fixed it up quick with a sewing kit. It came out looking better than it did before I ripped it. I knew it was good, but that was really something. Actually, isn't he a little ahead of me when it comes to girl stuff? Just say Kanji's just too good. What? That's not... I mean, maybe so, but... Fine, you'll see. Just when you're least expecting it, bam! And she's full of energy. Have you noticed Kanji's pretty cold to me? I thanked him for the help, and he told me to shut up. Oh, do you think he's embarrassed? Alright, so our relationship is grown better. Oh, wait, look at the time. I should be heading back. I wish I could keep you all to myself like this. Hey, senpai, I want you to have this. And we get passion candy. Okay. I would just, you know, make me happy if you liked it. Okay, so we're just gonna hang out with Rise this evening.
Good night, senpai.
Goodbye. Let's get out of the creepy music because it's creeping me out. Yeah, kind of new music, I guess? If you could call it new music. Oh, more of that creepy music. The weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's gonna stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I heard that it's poisonous, very toxic, and nobody knows why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is makes me feel ill. I should probably stay home at home for a while. Wow, my reading is just terrible. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? I'd say it's my reading comprehension, but it seems like my having problems just saying words. It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you've got back pain. Ow. See? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that makes your back hurt. It's a titan named Atlas. Do you know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulders. And it looks really heavy. Makes me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then, you couldn't. Who doesn't look like he'd know. Thanks, Teach. Do you know what an atlas is? It's a book of maps. You're very good. Yep, an atlas is a book of maps. Marketer's book of maps featured a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Note the spelling is spelled A-T-L-A-S, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? Well, there's always... Ow, my back! You deserve it for telling me that I probably wouldn't know that answer. Okay. Well, I'm glad things are still creepy. So, yes, there we go. We got a new quest here. My mother's always telling me that I should be studying more. She keeps bringing up this kid in elementary school and saying that I need to be like him. Isn't that crazy? What kind of super kid is he, anyway? I'd like to ask you for a special favor. Could you listen to me for a second? The girl on the roof. What do you think she thinks of me? Well, there's nothing I can do but change myself. I already have a plan. You know, that girl said she wanted to be a vet, so I think she'll need an animal guide. So if I give her one as a present, don't you think it'll score me some major points with her? But my problem is that I don't have the slightest clue of where I could get something like that. Do you have any ideas? I'll check the TV. Huh? You mean like an infomercial or something? You don't? What? Well, if you do think of a way to find one of those, could you bring it to me? Oh, a reward? Right, a reward. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. Alright, so part 2 of that particular quest. It's a picture book that an old scholar or a magician would use. From a magician, like on top of a cloud or something. Okay, well that's a hint on what we need to be looking for. Alright, so let's go over to the practice building here and look around the corner for this kid. There we go. Do people ever think that they'll be happier if they could go back and live in the past? I've been wondering. I've only been listening to my radio, and it's like my heart just yearns for a return to those simpler times. Listening to the radio on a lazy summer day, just the two of us without a care in the world. The radio I'm listening to hasn't changed at all. Why is the rest of the world so different? To be honest, I have another favor to ask of you. I want to build another crystal radio just like the one I had when I was a kid, but I can't find what I need. I used a mineral called old ore, but it seems to be quite rare now. Is there anything that you can do about it? I'll try to find you some. Thank you. I really can't order it from anywhere, and I was at a complete loss. Sorry. Let's clear that. I was at a complete loss. Sorry to ask so much of you, but I'm counting on you. Alright, so we've got another quest that we can do. Let's go ahead and go up to the second floor to get another quest. Back to this girl again. Wow, it's almost December. Hi. I know it's a long way away still, but I kind of dread this time of year. We always have these big family gatherings on Christmas, which means we have to make a lot of food. And then it's New Year's Eve, or New Year's, so there's even more preparing to do. Why me? All I want to do is go outside. You senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you, but... Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? See, I'm thinking about building a shelf, something nice that you can display models on. I want to surprise my dad with it, but I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but senpai, you're the only one I know who can do this. Leave it to me. You're pretty amazing, senpai. I apologize for putting you out like this all the time. Please, all I need is a piece of classy lumber. Okay, so we'll be getting that for her. So let's go ahead and go to town now. And let's go to the floodplain. Notice the fog has fallen all over Inaba. Looks creepy. I thought I'd finally begin to understand everything at my age, but I guess not. No siree, even when you're this old, you're still finding out new things about yourself. I figured I'd gotten wiser since I was your age, but I've also held on to stuff I should have let go a long time ago. There's a lot to be ashamed of in a long life, but it sure keeps things interesting. Haha, you just better enjoy getting older, okay? Hey, I'd like to ask something of you. So you got a minute then? I've got another request to ask of you. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'd like another lamp. Something simple but beautiful, but not too gaudy. That kind of lamp. I looked in some stores, but I ain't seen nothing like that. But you're something else. I think you could find something like that for me. So what do you say? Thank you. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with these things. Okay, so we got left quest 59 to find a modest lamp. Not a problem. We'll be going into the TV world, I guess, soon. Hey, cat. Meow meow. Alright, let's see if we can feed it some food. Burble. Okay. Alright. Let's go back. I lied. We're going to go back to the floodplain, and we're going to go to the riverbank. Today. So let's talk to... We caught the fish. Let's talk to this guy. Ah, it's you. Were you able to catch the guardian? Let's take a look, shall we? Ah, incredible. Looks like I had you figured out right. I knew you could do it, boy. I'm a man of my word. Think of this rod as me, okay? Take good care of it. Alright, so we got the deep sea rod. You just might be able to do it. Even though I spent my whole life chasing that legendary fish, I think you might be the one to bring it home. Sorry, boy, I didn't mean to get all misty-eyed. Just forget what I told you and enjoy yourself out there. Oh, it's you again. How goes the fishing? Me? I'm done for. I'm not as limber as I used to be. My fishing days may be at an end. My only regret is I never did manage to catch that one fish. Alright, so he wants to catch the guardian of Shichiri Beach. So let's go ahead and say, leave it to me. Oh? You say you're going to catch the fish that even I never could? Well, that must have been fate that led me to giving you my fishing rod. Alright, I'll teach you everything I know. Finish the task I started. Okay, asking about the Sea Guardian. I've only seen it once with my own eyes, back when I was young. I felt a tremendous pull on the line, and when I reeled it in with everything I had, that thing, not only was it huge, it had this godlike aura about it. I fought and fought, but it got away. Maybe it was just toying with me. But I came away thinking only one thing. I want to recapture that excitement. I need to catch that fish. After that, I fished whenever I had the time, but I'm old now, not what I once was. I can't do that anymore. Just once, I wish I could see that fish before I die. That's all I ask. Let's ask about bait. That's a great question. It's that thing. What was it? It slipped my mind again. It's a big, round one, though. I know that. That's the only bait it'll take. If I could only remember the name. That's for tips. That's a tough question. Luck is pretty important, but it's true that you'll be luckier on some days than others. Like I said before, the key is fishing on days when the water level rises. But never mind that. I'm going to teach you the ultimate technique. Now listen close, boy. I came up with this after many years of research. I don't want you going and telling anyone else. Before the fish takes the bait, it'll always poke at it first. The bigger the fish, the bigger the ripples will be when that happens. So what happens if you pull out the line when the fish is poking at it? It's simple. The fish will run off and the bait will still be there. You throw the line back in and a different fish will poke at it instead. So if the ripples don't seem right for the kind of fish you're after, well, I don't suppose I need to finish that, do I? Alright, let's go back into town here. Keep listening to this creepy-ass music. And we're going to go to the Central Shopping District. And we're going to save, first of all. So let's do that. Because we're going to be hunting a particular bug today. So once you've asked him about the bait, you should now have a special type of bug available at the shrine. And it wasn't available yesterday. I just caught bugs because my guide said to. And, I mean, it won't hurt you. Okay, so for some reason, just not catching any Genji beetles. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but one of the guides I had to look to see suggested I try at night, so I'll try again this evening. We're gonna head back to the classroom at this point in time, and then we'll try again. God knows why it's freaking out like that. Go back to the high school. We're gonna be hanging out with Naoto today. She is over here.
Senpai?
Alright, so let's go ahead and hang out with Naoto today.
Yes.
The creepy music. Alright, so our relationship is going to come closer soon. Alright, we can work as two. Oh, nice. Good music. Well, alright, I'm going to try again at the shrine, and then, I will be right back. Alright, there we go. Finally caught one. I scrolled by it real quick. Now, I purchased 3 of these guys on, I think, August 22nd, and I suggested that you do that. Hang on, let me figure out where the bugs are. Here we go. The Genji beetles. Now I have 4 because I caught one. Yeah, you can catch tuna with it, but we need to get those Genji beetles for something completely different. So, sorry I scrolled through that real quick. I didn't think I was going to get it. It took me a few tries to actually get it going. My apologies. I'm going to go ahead and save because I don't want to lose that. Stupid Genji beetles. They take a while to catch. I don't know why they're so rare, but they are. So, then we're going to go to our tutoring job. So let's go ahead and do that today. Alright, so looks like we're, sorry what happened last time. It got kind of ugly. Today's date is circled on the calendar. Oh, that's right. Today is my birthday. I forgot. Alright, let's see here. Let me look at my notes. Happy birthday. You can say anything you want. There's nothing to be happy about. Mom forgot it too. She's not even here. Well, let's have a grand celebration. You decide to throw a birthday party for Shu. First you need... we need guests. You need to get guests. You decide to call Yosuke. Yo, what's up? Explain the situation to Yosuke. I get it. Well, I can see why you'd want to help the kid out. Leave it to me. Just text me the address and I'll find directions to his house later. It won't be long, okay?
Huh?
Huh? What's... Alright, so we're gonna wait for Yosuke to arrive. And it looks like it's a proper celebration now. Shu is in total shock. Hey, I called the whole gang. It's cool, right? Yosuke seems to have gathered everybody. Yosuke just called us up out of nowhere, you know? He was all like, meet us at your nest. I was worried there for a moment. But a surprise party like this is the kind of surprise I like. Yes. Me too, but we have to start this off right with a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shu-kun. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Shu is still in shock. Come on, now for the candles. Blow them out. Huh? But... if you don't hurry, you'll end up with wax. You'll end up with a wax-flavored cake. And no one wants that. Now come on, blow. Oh, okay. 1, 2... Oh god, it's dark. Whoa, it got dark! The lights! Hit the lights! Hey, who did that? It's not me! Back! No kicking! Huh? Isn't the switch somewhere around here? Oof! Ah! I'm sorry, I'll get the switch. Oh no, it's my fault. Huh? Is this your face? Yes, let go of my nose. Sorry. I'll just sit back down. Ow! You're stepping on me! I'm sorry. Wait, where am I? Sheesh, Yukiko, let me handle this. Gah! Oh, right in the solar plexus. Everyone just sit down. You, get the lights. Is the cake okay?
You
That's
kidding?
the first thing you ask about? Well, let's put that whole mess behind us. Happy birthday. Thank you. How old are you? 13. I mean 14. Wow, that's young. Man, it must be great being in the prime of one's youth. You're not exactly an old lady, you know. But, Shu-kun, your life is only beginning here. Yukiko smiles gently at Shu. Oh, yes. Man, you have no idea what to turn... you have no idea when to turn on the cute. I mean, it's nothing. It's just the day I was born. Yep, it's time for a celebration. It's a reason to be happy. Should I have been born? Oh, well, voice actor. Stupid. 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 I think Teddy's just going along with the group at this point in time. Oh, there's Naoto. She was surprised. Of course you should have. Shu is still surprised. Yeah. Alright, now for the cake. Yes, let's all have a slice. The party livened up at this point. It's getting late, so everyone went home. Thank you. Aw, Shu's crying. I was suspended from school. I'm sorry, Sensei. Sensei! Sensei! Oh my goodness. I cheated. I was so worried about the test. If I wasn't number 1, I thought, there's no point in anything if I'm not the best. It's all I can be. If I'm not, Mom won't love me anymore. Mom asked me why I did it. She said she was betrayed, embarrassed. She said, I'm not her son. She was crying. Let's go ahead and sue them. You can do anything you want here. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
When I was first able to write my name for the first time, Mom praised me. She would tell anyone who would listen that I was a genius. So I did my best. I studied all the time so I could live up to her expectations, so that people would accept that Mom could raise a child on her own. I always had to be number one. But then he, that transfer student, came along. The school he came from was ahead of us, and he always got perfect scores on the tests. Plus, he's good at sports, good at talking to people. He became the best in everyone's eyes, and they all started laughing at me. I know that that all I'm good at is studying, but now I don't even have that. Studying all day, no clubs, no friends. What do I have left? I don't have anything. I'm nothing if I'm not number one. If even Mom gives up on me.
I'm scared.
Cheating was the only option I had. That's what I thought. So Sorry. I'm sorry. Let's comfort him again. You can do anything you want here. Mom must be sad. That's Mom. She's back. I'll go talk with her.
Thank you, mister.
For today. I was happy. Alright. Well, so Shu cheated because he felt like he wasn't the best anymore, and it backfired on him. Lucky he didn't get expelled. Come back again. I'll do my best. Alright. So, that's that. Today is Labor Appreciation Day, so take the day off from school. All you can do now is wait for the situation to unfold. What do we do today? Well, let me check something real quick. That's not what I wanted. Let me check something real quick here, make sure that we're on track for something specific that will be happening very soon. Alright, we are on track. So let's go ahead and go outside. Yeah, we'll go out until evening. Is there anything new? Nothing new. Okay, I didn't think so. Since we're still creepy musicking over here, actually, we're gonna go to the Central Shopping District. I'm gonna do one more thing today. Maybe a couple, I don't know. I haven't decided. There we go. Let me check my persona. We're gonna need... so I have an Aeon persona, so let's go ahead and hang out with Marie today. I just scoot in here.
Huh?
Oh, you're here. Let's go somewhere, okay? I want to make a bunch of memories. Alright, so let's go ahead and spend the day with her.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey,
there's a place I want to go. Place with the meat on the sticks. It's okay, right?
jeez. Fog again? Really bugs me that it has to be foggy now. It's tough, hard to bite into, and it got cold while I was still eating it. It was tasty. I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you. Huh. This is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before. I can feel it now. It makes me happy. When we were looking at clothes, your friends told me something. There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true. You gave me a new memory. You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you.
Yay! So you want to say, it was fun.
I enjoyed it too. The outside world is fun. But that's not what made my time outside so enjoyable. It's because I was with you.
Oh, she's blushing. Oh, she's really blushing. Where are you going? Oh.
Hey, you can have this.
It's the comb that she had been trying to figure out what to do with. So I got the old bamboo comb.
I don't need to worry anymore. So I'm giving this to you. Finding memories, making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right? So, I want you to have this.
Alright, so we've maxed out the Aeon social link. Yay! Trying to see, you do have a limit on this. Okay, so you have until December 23rd to complete the Aeon social link. If you've been following along with me, obviously you should be done with it by now. If not, soon I'll let you know when it is. She will be available every day, and you need to hang out with her and get it. Otherwise, you will not get the optional. Well, I don't know. Yeah, one of the new dungeons in Persona 4 Golden.
And
calm down there.
whatever. You figure it out.
Me?
I'll leave everything to you.
Of course you will. Why does everybody do that? Okay. So we went to a number of different places apparently today. Which, that works, I guess. Alright, so we got the angel skirt. Let's go ahead and check that out while we're standing here. We're not working as a janitor anymore because we don't need to. Let's see. Let's check that out. Let's see, the angel skirt. Wow, look at that defense, and it reduces physical damage. Both Chie and Naoto are kind of low on that defense. Let's give that to Chie. Let's get the reduced physical damage, and so that'll be good. Okay. So what we're going to do this evening, we're going to go outside real quick here. And listen to the creepy-ass music as usual. I'm going to save and try to get some Genji beetles. So, I will be... Is that Naoto? I think that's Naoto. Oh, it is. I can see her. For some reason, she was kind of blending into the... Can you talk to the save point? She was blending in a little bit there. That was kind of weird. For some reason, I could just see her face and her pants. I couldn't see the top of her. It may just be the coloration of my monitor. So I'll try to catch some Genji beetles, and I'll be right back. Alright, so take 2, I managed to catch 2 Genji beetles. Fantastic. So that actually puts us at 6, and we can only catch fish 5 times. So we're actually doing very, very well there. One thing we're going to do today, but we haven't done before, is you see this shrine thing here. If you talk to it, it costs 200 yen to draw a fortune. And there we go. And you can choose female classmates, male classmates, or other people. And today we're going to draw for I. We want to get some additional points with her. See what we get. Small blessing. So we've gotten closer to I. And our relationship could become stronger soon, which means it probably will. Alright, so we tied it around the tree, and we went home. So, essentially when they're destroyed, the fortune, destroyed by the weather, the fortune is cast, I guess you could say. I can't even see the sky with all this fog. I really don't like this weather. Huh? Why? I'm fine with it. Some people say the fog is poisonous, but I don't feel bad at all. You're worrying too much. Just imagine that the town was supposed to be like this from the very beginning. Pretend that it's natural. If you say so. More students are calling in sick lately, but I guess it's really nothing unusual. Alright, there's the same kid always running the class. Alright, so it's lunchtime.
Senpai.
Senpai, can you come with me after class today? Okay, so I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to select this. To tell you the truth, I have received some information about the Phantom Thief. So this episode's going to go a little bit longer than I expected it to, actually. Because I was going to end it right after school, but I believe by choosing at lunchtime you get a little bit of an extra boost. So maybe I should go home for today. The fog doesn't seem to be lifting either. Don't you feel drained on foggy days? The bad news is I can't go home yet. Though, that's the crushing reality of a full-time employee. Days like this, I just want to spend all day counting my money at home. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's easy to count when you use a sequence of numbers with a common difference. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Numbers with geometric progression are more difficult to count by. Here's a sequence that's even harder to count by. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Yukon, can you answer this? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. What's the sequence called? It's the Fibonacci sequence. Yep, that's a Fibonacci sequence. Good to know that you're studying. The Fibonacci sequence is defined by starting at 0, then 1, then all others are the sum of the two before them. I wouldn't dream of having my money grow in geometric progression, but at the very least I can wish for a Fibonacci growth. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. But my husband is acting weird lately. Not that we've been fighting, but he's been going on about how the fog is poisonous. Ugh, I'm so depressed. Let's just continue the lecture. Alright, so we did good. Alright, classes have ended, and we made plans with someone, so let's go see what's going on. Alright, you came with Naoto to search for the Phantom Thief based on the information she gathered. I have learned that in the recent days, a suspicious man has been spotted around the shopping district. He isn't a local, and his appearance doesn't mark him as a tourist or a shopper. I talked to the owner of the Shiroku store, and she said that she saw the man only a few hours ago. She confirmed it was the same man who bought the card. If that's true, then he's likely looking for his next hiding place for one of the stolen items. You may be able to catch him in the act. You can say anything you want here, I believe. I'm gonna say I feel kind of sad.
Huh?
You, too. The detective I dreamed of becoming as a child. I feel like that's what I am now. A wry smile appeared on Naoto's face. If my deductions are correct, then there are two things remaining that the Phantom Thief has stolen. And if so, I'm quite certain that he's going to hide that one. Perhaps he is... Anyway, where in this area could he hide something unnoticed? I have an idea. Let's go, senpai. Oh, look, there he is. The man brandished a knife. Alright, so the second lover's flag is protect Naoto.
Senpai!
Yusan? Yusan, there's no need for alarm. That knife is a toy. The man dropped the knife and ran away. This knife, I knew it. It's another of the 7 tools I made. This is a knife-shaped radio. As I said, it's just a toy. But even so, what you did, what if the knife had been real? You would have been in grave danger. You're always like that. I can't imagine becoming a woman only to have a man protect me. And yet, you always... Naoto is trembling. You're already in a relationship with another girl. What should you do? Why? Alright, well, man, if I had thought about this, I would not have done it. That's fine. No big deal. If you say, because I love you, you will go into the lover's relationship. If you choose because we're friends, you will go into the friends. So I'm going to go ahead and say the first one, so we can complete this. What? Huh? Wait a moment. I thought you just said something serious. Well... Now that you've said such a thing, I can't even look you in the eye. Alright, you can sense affection from Naoto, a different kind than before. Alright, so our relationship has grown deeper. I'm gonna go ahead and complete this so you can see the full romantic subplot. I got a couple more batches to go. So this episode's gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. And so she learns Heat Riser. I'm gonna forget it at this point in time. Don't worry about it. We'll go back. I'm going home. Oh, you needn't worry about the Phantom Thief anymore. So, goodbye. Well, that didn't go the way that I thought it was gonna go. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward to the next next fortune social link. So I'll be right back. Alright, so welcome back, and we've got the next level for fortune here.
I am Yakushiji, Secretary of the Shirogane Estate. I humbly apologize for the other day.
I must also apologize, though I may not have known. I involved you in this. It was an act put on by my grandpa.
Oh.
My master has been terribly saddened by Naoto-sama's state of affairs lately. Lacking acquaintances to confide in, she devotes every fiber of her being to work. My master wanted Naoto-sama to regain the joy she felt in days past. To regain the feelings when all that she wanted was to be a detective, regardless of her heritage or gender. I involved you at my own discretion, believing you to be trustworthy. Please forgive me.
Oh, well, that's no problem.
I received this from Yakushiji-san. It's the final challenge.
The card reads as follows. I did what you can't stand to do at a place you'd be fond of, but underneath rather than inside.
A place I'd be fond of.
Correct answer to this is somewhere high.
You remembered. The highest place around here is the hill. Next, what I can't stand to do. There are several possibilities, but...
Correct answer is throwing things away.
That's right! Did I mention that before?
You did. You did.
Considering what's at the hill, the most likely answer is the trash can. I have an inkling of what might be there. Let's go, Senpai.
You know, you're a pretty bad detective since I've answered all of the challenges for you. I'm glad that they keep telling us a fog has enveloped the area. Alright, so...
I forgot this thing even existed. It's the last of the 7 tools. The detective's pocketbook. All the things I had forgotten about are packed in here. I think Grandpa wanted to remind me of them. This childish game. He's selfish indeed. Forcing me to recall all this now. I was trying so hard. Not to be underestimated. Not to be condescended to. If I solved this town's murder case, then everyone would accept me. They would acknowledge me as the 5th in the Shirogane lineage of detectives. That's what I told myself. I just wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be needed. That's why I fretted and stood on my tiptoes and focused only on solving the case. But the original reason I wanted to become a detective, it was because mysteries intrigued me, and I could help people by solving them. That's all. I remember now. Do you recall the time I faced myself in the TV world?
How could I
It was
forget?
my task to accept the self who yelled, "I want a reason for me to stay." But my reason to stay was not solely to solve the crime. You, everyone, gave me a reason. You gave me a place to stay.
All right.
I have to be an adult. I have to be a man. With that way of thinking, I was running from myself. I don't need to look for something to change or something to accomplish. I only need to have faith in myself. I finally think I can accept myself. That I'm a woman. That I haven't yet become the detective I wanted to be. I am a woman. And a detective. one who is seeking the truth with you and the others.
Alright, well, so Naoto seems to have accepted the fact that it's okay not to be a guy, and she doesn't need to be one. Alright.
When I'm with you, I become scared, afraid that the instant I admit the truth, everything will spill out. But I need to say it. My true feelings. I love you. Anyway, that seems to be the truth.
Alright, so our relationship has finally become intimate. Like, officially.
I'm
Because...
so embarrassed. I feel
Why are
like
you
I could
embarrassed?
die.
Calm down there. Alright. So I will meet you at the final installment. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I know where I'm going. I will meet you at the final installment. Alright, welcome back to the final installment of the
I
Lovers
see. So
Lover's
this
Lane
is where you
for
live.
Naoto.
I can see furnishings here and there that don't match your tastes. These are temporary lodgings, of course. Judging by the position of your TV, you regularly watch the Midnight Channel from...
Why don't you sit down?
Oh, sure.
You can say anything you want at this particular time.
That's a bit close. Anyway, I'm sorry for intruding like this. I wanted to give you something.
Okay.
I made this. Please accept it.
She's a crafty person. Alright, so we get a detective badge. Okay.
See, I haven't crafted anything like this in some time. If I went back to the estate, I could have added a camera and transceiver.
Calm down.
Oh, but it flashes. I made myself one to match.
Really?
Don't laugh, or say it's stupid or childish, okay?
No, it's adorable, quite frankly.
The title of detective became a burden to me. I thought I had no other aspects apart from detective self. But you gave me a reason to be, as neither adult nor man. Senpai, being with you, I felt I was glad to be a detective. And
You should probably sit down before you explode.
do you find the pitch of my voice strange?
Alright, so this is a little different for her. You can say anything you want here. If you say I like it higher, she will actually dress as a woman on Christmas. If you choose whatever you prefer, she will dress per usual. I'm going to say whatever you prefer because we're not going to be seeing her at Christmas anyway, but that's just a heads up.
I see. Thank goodness. Thank you for accepting me as I am. I may not be the best. I may be incomplete in many ways, but I think I can get to like myself.
Alright, and per the last few times we've seen this, her persona is going to change. Of course, we will be reverting this, so next time you see her, she won't have this, but that's okay. Alright, I love this particular persona transformation. Her old one just seemed like a fairy with a very long sword, and this one just seems so much better.
The potential was still dormant within me. I wasn't considering the things that I should have. The people who care about me, as well as my own self. The detective, the child, the woman, the me who existed before them. I am simply myself. I'm glad to have met you.
Alright, so if you go down the lover's route, this is what you're going to experience. So congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and click through this real quick. Won't be seeing this again, so it's not too big of a deal. We can create Norn now that we have completed the social link for Naoto. Well, if we kept this, we'd be able to do that. The triple godhead of fate. And on top of it, her persona changes slightly. You can see the new picture here, and she learns Invigorate 3, which will replace Invigorate 2, which is pretty useful. She gets like 7 SP back, so that's kind of nice.
You're quite close.
Is that making you nervous?
I'm not sure how to put it. The puzzle of my emotions has been solved already. But I love you.
Alright, so we pass a long while with Naoto, and then we shuffle her home. So now that we've completed the social link 10 for her, I'm going to go ahead and just revert back to my previous save, so we can return to her friend's social link. I will be right back. Alright, welcome back. So last time we said that because I love you, and that sent us into the lover's relationship. This time around I'm going to say because we're friends. I consider you a friend as well, so please don't do these rash things any longer. Hato glares back at you firmly.
I apologize.
Sorry. I'm sorry for involving you in this. We've almost reached the end. Just a little more and it will be over. For some reason the thought is not a cheering one. I've never had a case like this before. Alright, so that ends that. That's basically it. So if you don't go into the lover's relationship, she doesn't go running off, which I guess that's a good thing. And she, again, learns Heat Riser. Heat Riser increases... yeah, we're gonna go. I'm not gonna use Naoto that often from here on out anyway. So don't worry about that. I'm going home now. I have research to do. You needn't worry about the Phantom Thief case any longer. I'll explain later, once everything calms down. Huh. Well, we already know who that person was, so no worries. Alright. Thanks for that, game. Next time, we will, not quite get to... Actually, maybe. I may just force our way through to, our exams. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I will see you then.